Now we move on to another local story here. Every social media site has, well, what you could more or less call a brand that forms around it. And one could argue Twitter, known for being pretty provocative. Instagram, showing mainly the good moments in life. But today we're looking at LinkedIn, a leading network for creating professional connections, has, in recent years at least, acquired the image of a platform pushing corporate cliches, personal philosophies on life and work, a lot of self-aggrandizement going on there. But based on this insight, 27-year-old Tom Orbach, a growth marketing manager at the Mind startup, built the LinkedIn viral post generator. You see the picture of it right here. Now, it's getting a lot of attention. Now, in Tom's words here, I want to quote, "This tool was mainly built to make everyone laugh, but also as a criticism of the self-loving culture on LinkedIn," close quote. But before we get into the discussion with Tom himself, here's some more on how it works.
Okay, what did I do today? I ate a banana. Inspirational advice. We're all gonna die. Let's go. Dear LinkedIn fans, I'm excited to announce that I ate a banana today. Now, don't get me wrong, eating a banana is not for the faint of heart. I've been preparing for months, but it finally happened, and it was at the peak of my career. If you struggle with your banana, remember, we're all gonna die. P.S. Looking for a new opportunity. Please hire me.
All right, there we go. So now we're joined in the studio by Tom Orbach, the marketing manager at Mind, also the brainchild, the creator of this viral post generator. Tom, to start off, I mean, I want you, if you can, describe a bit more this post generator. Sort of, I understand it was built from the input of some 100,000 LinkedIn posts. How did it come together? Was it hard for you to create? I mean, tell us about what it does.
Yeah, sure. So part of my job as a marketer, I tried to understand what makes a LinkedIn post go viral. Yeah. I wanted to create viral posts myself for my job as a marketer. So what I did, I scraped hundreds of thousands of LinkedIn posts, successful LinkedIn posts, and then I tried to figure out what makes a LinkedIn post go viral. And the common ground I found was astounding.
Okay.
All of them were a bit narcissistic. They were very self-centered, very like me, and not giving, instead of giving value to others. Okay. So,
you know, and upon reading that today, I saw that angle. This didn't surprise me. I mean, I'm on LinkedIn sometimes, among other forums. I think you got it right. I mean, I think that sounds right for the kind of things you see on LinkedIn here. Has it surprised you that this itself has gone viral? I mean, this is a tool to create things to go viral. I mean, did the success of it kind of surprise you?
Of course, because it was a bit of a parody tool, you know. I made it just for fun, for my friends, for everyone who knows me.
It's hilarious, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. But I didn't mean for it to go insanely viral by itself, you know. I just wanted to have fun with my network here in Israel, and I shared it a little bit on Reddit and Twitter, and it went insanely viral, and people loved it, because I think that everyone shares this insight. Like, I touched this nerve. Everybody knows that something is wrong with viral posts on LinkedIn, but no one does anything about it. You know, everybody thinks it. It's just out there.
I mean, there was one factor. I mean, it's a very simple thing, as we showed here. There's a couple inputs, and then you have this cringe level bar, which to me, that caught my attention. So interesting, such an intriguing factor here, because I mean, that comes with so much online content here. And I thought cringe was a good word for it, you know, in terms of the reaction that it generates in people as they read these posts. How did the AI manage that? I mean, tell us about this intriguing factor of cringe, you know.
Of course, I think that this cringe meter, this component in the app, is the single thing that made it go viral. People loved it. I think that 90% of people who shared the viral post generator talked about the cringe level. They talked about how much fun is it to slide it and etc. And basically, in terms of technology, it's plainly simple. You can analyze the sentiment and then realize how self-centric the texts are. Instead of like talking about others, you talk about yourself. So, of course, it's more cringe-worthy than other posts.
Are you still tweaking it, refining it? I mean, did this, in other words, kind of open doors to you about like, hey, you know, there's something really working here. I can expand this out. Did it basically open doors for you in terms of other innovation?
So actually, I sold it to another startup who actually makes a LinkedIn tool. Yeah.
Good for you. Yes.
So I'm not developing this, but I do have other ideas, just like you mentioned. For example, tweet generator, or for other social media platforms. It could be fun, and I think that people would love that. You know.
I mean, I don't know the statistics, but LinkedIn is probably a lot smaller than Twitter. Twitter and all these other realms. So that sort of the scale of, I guess, what, I assume you have your mind wrapped around that sort of, this could actually be built out a lot bigger, even more provocative, perhaps more cringeworthy. Is Twitter sort of your main target right now?
I think so, because there's something very popular on Twitter, which is sharing an unpopular opinion. People love to do that to create provocacy or to just grab attention from others. So they do that, and I want to create a viral tweet generator that touches on that nerve exactly.
And there's this element, as you touch on here, of sort of criticizing these platforms, in a way, providing this, I don't know, a platform within the platform to not make fun of it. The parody is a good word, but there's this criticism built in that feels almost like a healthy input to these conversations and platforms. Is there something in your thought process there that, like, hey, people need to think a little more about what's going on in front of them?
Totally, like 100%. I think that people should create more value for others. Like when you write a LinkedIn post and you want to go viral, just give your knowledge, and make people learn something new instead of talking about yourself. Yeah. So yeah, that's the criticism, and I think it worked.
I felt it certainly has worked in this one. I'm excited to see what you come out with next, Tom. We'll keep our eye. We'll be in touch, see what other crazy viral things you're emerging with next. Tom Horbach, marketing manager at Mine, and the brains behind this viral post generator that has gotten the story for us here on LinkedIn. Tom, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, David.
But now we, step out for yet another break here on Zoom In here. And still, of course, more when we come back here. We'll be joined by an expert to look at the latest from the Webb telescope here, showing us things we never could see before here. That and more coming your way after another short break here on Zoom In. We'll be right back.